Hi, and good morning. Oh, sorry, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Okay, yeah, it's 12. Good afternoon, ma'am.
It
How are
it
you,
all
ma'am?
yeah, I'm doing well, Mahima. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Now tell me about yourself. How are you doing?
I'm doing well too. Thank you so much for asking.
Wonderful. Okay, so we are connecting together for the first time. So tell
Right.
me a little about yourself. I'm anxious to know, who you are, where you're from, what do you do.
Okay, sure,
Something
sure.
in brief will do. You don't have to go let's not make the introduction too long. It becomes very, you must be getting tired of giving your introduction to various for me it's a new thing. I can sit and listen to your introduction because I'm hearing it for the first time, right?
Right, right, right,
For you
right.
to speak it, it gets a little boring after a point, so just give me a brief introduction.
Okay, okay, sure. So my name is Mahima Shukla, and I'm connecting with you from Uttar Pradesh, and I have done my graduation. And currently, I'm pursuing my master, which is MA in English Literature. And as per my hobby, so I love traveling and reading books.
So in which language, when you say you like reading, which language, books in which language do you like reading?
English.
English. Wow,
Yes.
that's nice. Okay, good, good. All right, fine. So you were born in UP.
E-
So you're a
I was born in Kolkata.
right. No, that's why I wanted to know. So you were born in Kolkata, but you were brought up in UP. Is it that?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Can you tell me about your journey? Short journey from Kolkata. How did you reach UP?
Actually, my grandfather, so he had a business in Kolkata area. So my whole family used to live in Kolkata, and even my father and the sister, like they all were completed the schooling and the graduation from Kolkata itself. So that's how I was born here, and I spent some years also. Like initially, I took up to class third and fourth there. Later, again, we shifted in back to UP.
Okay. And so right now you're just doing your master's in MA literature in UP.
Yeah, in UP. Actually, I'm pursuing my master from distance.
Okay, distance education. All right. All right. Fine. So why distance? Is there any particular reason you're doing it distance?
Mm, actually, there's a no particular reason, but for me, I just want to polish my English. So the same time, if I give that much time, to myself, where I can learn by myself. So this is something, that,
Okay.
that's
So
the reason.
you made a choice to go in for distance education.
Right, right, right.
Right. Okay. Fine. Okay, Mahima. Fine. Okay. So, so you know that we have a topic always, right? So shall we go to the topic for today?
Yes,
Right.
yes, ma'am. We can.
Right. How many sessions have you had on this platform, Mahima?
I guess this
Roughly.
is my eighth to ninth. I guess nine.
Oh, that's it. So you're relatively new.
Sorry, ma'am.
You're relatively new to the platform, to English Yari.
Yes,
Right.
yes, yes,
Eight
yes,
or nine sessions, is it?
yes, yes. I guess it's nine. Yeah.
Right. So, what's your opinion about the sessions and how are you finding it? Is it helping you out? Do you
Of
think
course,
you're in the right place?
yes, ma'am. I definitely think I'm in a right place because when I remember that when I had a first session on English Yari, that time I couldn't, able to maintain my eye contact properly. So when I saw that my video, the first video when I was having a session with tutor, so I felt like very bad. And nowadays I can say I'm pretty comfortable.
Okay. So, you've gained that confidence. Each session only tends to increase your confidence in yourself and
Right.
your abilities, right?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. That's wonderful to hear. All right. Fine. Okay. So, let's go to today's topic. The topic is about advertisements, okay, the magical world of advertisements. So what according to you is an advertisement? How will you define advertisement, Mahima? How will you define what do you think it is? Not okay, not define, but what is advertisement? What is it?
Mm, I would say here the advertisement where the people promote their business or a idea or the services. So that is called advertisement. Advertisement where they can use maybe some go with that templates, some use the social media, some maybe the another platform also are there where they can promote their business. So this is something I
All
know
right.
about. advertisement.
Okay, okay. So it's just a tool used by marketing by companies to market their product and their
Right,
services.
their
Okay.
services.
Yeah. So could you just read? I'd like you to consider this as a reading thing so that I can gauge your pronunciation and things like that, Maima. So some important information about advertisements. So what you could do is read that paragraph, and then there's something called reasons why advertising plays a significant role. And you have different points. Just pick a couple of points where on which you can throw some more light. Like, for example, an advertisement plays a significant role. It increases sales. So how does it increase sale? Maybe in one sentence you can say, right? So you can just
Hmm.
pick up a few points from there and tell me that. So before that, I'd like you to just read what that's some important information about advertisements.
Okay, 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 okay. So first is increase sales. So
No,
I
like,
can
can you
say,
read the paragraph first? Can you read the paragraph first?
okay, okay.
Advertisement is,
Just a second.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Advertisement is any paid promotion of a product, service, or idea meant to influence one or more people. It can take place on just a second,
Mediums.
several mediums such as print, radio, television, and digital media. The main goal of advertising is so persuade someone to buy, project, or perform an action.
Wonderful. Okay. All right. Now you can tell me reasons why advertising plays a significant role. First one, increases sales. Is there anything you can tell me about that? Add to that?
Increasing sales, of course, like if there is any eminent person who's already in that field in the market for a long time, if we get that person for promote our brand as service, so that something can increase our sale, which
Sales can
sales,
increase our sales.
sales,
Oh,
yeah,
so what you're trying to say is getting brand ambassadors.
creating, yeah,
Somebody as a brand ambassador, get some
right,
celebrities.
right, right, celebrity,
Right,
yes, yes,
celebrities to act as brand ambassadors for the product. As in, they will probably advocate the product and say, "Now this product is something that I use and I'll vouch for it."
right, right. I guess that's
Right?
something correct.
Yes, yes. Think. Can you tell me one advertisement wherein a celebrity endorses it?
Mm,
Yeah. For example, there was a time when Sachin Tendulkar used to endorse Complan, I think, and he used to
complex.
say, "It was it Complan or something like that?" Yes, and he said, "It is the secret of my energy. Boost, boost. It's boost, not Complan. Boost is the secret of my energy." And Sachin Tendulkar advertised for that, So something like
Correct.
that. Can you think of any celebrity endorsing a product?
There is a very like famous advertisement where I would like to share. There's a Anushka Sharma and the Virat Kohli who just promote Head and Shoulder shampoo, I guess, right? So
Yes,
where you
yes.
can like use of this shampoo where you can rid of your dandruff. So this is something I remember.
Okay, fine. Any other celebrity endorsing a product that you can recall?
Of course, there are many celebrity which is promoted. I can say I very rarely watch television and something. That's why.
All right, no issues, no issues there. Okay, so there are celebrities who endorse the products, and automatically, I think people like to relate to that. As in,
Right.
especially children. So when they see that their favorite celebrity is endorsing a product, then they are kind of they make up their mind that this is the product for us, right? So they
Correct.
will
Correct.
go buy it. They will go buy it. So that increases the sales,
Correct. Correct.
right? What about the other points? Can you pick up anything from there and speak about it?
Mm,
Helps introduce products.
help
So,
introduce products, right? Mm. Okay, like if they promote their the product or the services like through digital marketing where they have some brand ambassador, so they can just impart the like the knowledge and the idea, like how it works and why is it good and how it can be helpful for others, so in that way they can try to help introduce products.
okay. You said how it can be helped to others, Okay, so that there's a slight you know error there. Okay, you can't say how it can be help to others. You can say how it can help,
Okay.
not be helped.
Okay.
How it can help others,
Okay.
right? All right. So okay, the next one is it reaches target customers.
Hmm. Which is target customer.
So
Where
targets can be anybody, women,
women.
children, aged people,
It's right, 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 right.
right?
For that actually they have to research like the first product, like if it's like maybe related to beauty product, then of course it's meant for a female, right? So they can try to do the advertisement with any celebrity. Like take example of Fair Lovely, which is Yami Gautam has been like since doing for a very long time. I guess since childhood I've been seeing her to promote her, that Fair Lovely brand and something.
Right,
So
right, right.
yeah, that's reaches. That's the way I can say we
Yeah, so,
reaches.
so most of the beauty products, like you say, are they target the youngsters, young crowd, especially women. These days, these days, not surprisingly, even men. You said women only. I think there are right, these days even there are the like the beauty industry, cosmetics things are also targeting males, right? We have like you have Fair and Lovely. I think there's something for males also. I'm not sure what it is.
There's
I
a
didn't
Nivea
read
product
about.
is also, I guess there's a celebrity who promote that Nivea brand, that the Nivea charcoal man face or something like that.
Yes, yes, exactly, exactly. So that is targeting a particular audience, right?
Right.
Similarly, you have things like Horlicks and Boost, which typically targets the young children, or maybe mothers, things like that, lactating mothers, etc. So yeah, so advertisement also target people or customers, right?
Correct,
Okay.
correct.
It differentiates your brand. Yeah, advertisements differentiate your brand. How will you explain that? Now, suppose you are coming out, let's assume that you are coming out with something, say a cream, face cream, or hair oil. How is yours going to be different from the hundred other hair oils or lotions in the market?
Okay, the first which our brand can differentiate, like maybe the quality, that quality, like maybe we are using different ingredients which suits their particular person's skins and texture, something like that. And that another would be that price something is also vary. If we are providing our product in the cheaper price and with the best services, so that something can differentiate your brand. And and the review also, if people try then they leave the review,
Yours,
right?
of
So
course.
yeah, that
Yes.
mouth
Word of mouth.
also something.
Word of mouth. Word of
Word
mouth.
of mouth, word of mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Through word of mouth, people come to know, they
Come
become aware, they come to know about your product.
right, right,
So
right.
that differentiates your brand from the others. For example, you may promote yours as an organic brand, that you could say I don't use chemicals. I use only organic stuff like turmeric. I'm going to use organic stuff like tulsi, something like that, so that people can relate to it, right? So that's how your product will be, your brand will be set apart from the others, right?
Right,
Okay,
right.
so good, nice. Okay, so now let's have a look at some of the words from the passages that we read there. What How would you explain a paid promotion? To promote, what will that mean? When we say to promote something, what does that mean, Mahima?
It
To
promote
promote.
means, okay, when we advertise for some product, right? So that means us promote, we are doing paid promotion, or paid promotion where we have to spend some money for promoting through digital marketing.
Yes. So maybe you wanted your on the television, or you wanted in the newspapers, and you have to pay for it.
Pay for
Pay
it.
for your advertisement to come in the paper or on digital media. Okay,
Right.
that's paid promotion. Fine. Okay, medium. Now, how many meanings of medium do you know? So, medium is a word we can use in many contexts, and each one has a different meaning. What are the meanings you know of medium? Okay, from this little reading that you did, there was a mention of a medium. Here, what does medium mean?
It's a platform, like the
Yeah,
platform with a different platform like uh, Instagram, Facebook, or maybe the YouTube. So these are the like a platform where we can advertisement our product.
right, right. Okay, fine. Then what is the other word? What is the other meaning of medium? Can you think of another word? Sorry, meaning for the word medium. Where else would you use the word medium?
Mm,
Did you attend an English medium school?
okay. Yeah, okay.
So the
Yeah.
medium of
Medium
yeah,
education.
teaching, right? That. Then you can still use it in another way, in another sentence with a different meaning entirely.
Like
Okay, what sizes do you wear? Large, small, medium?
medium, right? And there's a many way like would you like to have a medium cup of coffee or like coffee, right? Like when we go on a maybe coffee shop, so there's a small and medium, the large.
Sizes. It
Yes,
talks about size. Exactly.
sizes.
So
Yes,
small, medium, large.
large.
Okay.
Yes,
So we
yes.
have plenty of words like this in English where you have the same word, same spelling has got different meanings. So depending upon the context in which we use it, it gets its meaning. Right. So
Right,
these
right.
are called homonyms, just to inform you. We would have studied about it, but these are things we don't pay much attention to during our study day, I mean, school days. It's called a homonym. Okay. They all have the same spelling, but they have entirely different meanings. Some of them have different meanings, but they are pronounced the same way. When you hear it, it sounds the same. For example, if I say light, when we say
Right.
light, it is light, right? There is also lite,
LIT, light.
right?
Yes.
Right. So it sounds just the same, but they have different, slightly different meanings. So these also make up for homonyms. Okay, so we've got plenty of such words in English, right? All right. Okay, then the next word. What is the
Mm,
third word?
just a minute, ma'am. Actually, I closed my notes. Let me reopen it.
Okay.
Just a second.
Yeah, sure.
The third word is pursuit, force.
Yeah, how do you say it? How do you pronounce it?
Pursuit,
Persuade.
persuade,
Yeah, persuade.
uh,
R is not very pronounced here. So you can say persuade. To
persuade,
force, persuade, yes. And let the second part of it slightly prolonged. Persuade, aid, like AID, aid, persuade,
persuade.
yes.
Okay.
Persuade is to force somebody, right? Make a sentence out of persuade and tell me.
Mm, okay.
When have you persuaded somebody to do something? Force
Uh,
somebody to do something.
okay. Okay. This morning I persuade my brother for a study.
Okay. The sentence you have in mind is right, but this
Persuaded.
morning. Yeah. This morning, past tense, persuaded.
Persuade.
One more errors. See the sentence now? This morning, I persuaded my brother.
To make him made him study.
No. Don't say to made also. You said for study, right?
Yeah,
I
for study.
persuaded my brother to study.
To
To
study.
study.
Okay. To
To.
preposition was missing.
Yes, you have to
Oh,
use to. I asked him to sit down. I asked him to study.
to
So, what is
study.
the activity? To study. So, I persuaded him to study.
Yeah, persuaded him to
Right?
study. Right.
Right. So try to make sentences out of these words in different, different types of sentences so that you're able to um, uh, apply it somewhere. What about persuasion? The art of persuading somebody is called persuasion. It's a noun form. So how will you, if I ask you to make a sentence out of the word persuasion, how would you make a sentence?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
And
Persuasion.
the
It
art
is
of
a noun form. It is the art of persuading. Art of persuading somebody is called persuasion.
um, art of Pursue somebody.
For
Okay.
example, maybe you have somebody, a friend of yours, she's a very smart person, as in she can persuade anybody to do anything. In fact, there's an idiom we say for somebody who's fantastic at persuading. You know what that idiom is? It says you can charm the birds off a tree. Okay, that means you have birds sitting on a tree. You're so charming that you can even charm the birds sitting on a tree. Okay, that means your powers of persuasion are
Persuasion.
superb,
Correct, correct. That's something
right?
great.
So
Yes.
charm the birds off a tree. Okay,
Tree.
yeah, that's an idiom. That means she really knows how to charm people. Her powers of persuasion are excellent, right?
Okay.
Persuasion. Okay, she's very good at persuasion,
Persuasion.
right? So I'm just telling you how you can see the one is a verb form and the other one is a noun form. You should be able to make sentences out of both, like how to use both. Obviously, you can't use persuasion like a verb, correct?
Like a verb.
Like in
Okay.
persuade, as a verb, you can say persuade, persuaded, will
Persuaded.
persuade.
Persuaded.
I persuaded, past tense. I want to persuade my mom to allow me to go on a hiking trip. Okay. I will persuade my mom,
I
future
will
tense,
persuade. Yeah.
right?
I was
Persuasion is
persuaded
the noun.
my best friend to come
Yes.
with me.
Yeah, to accompany me. Another word, instead of saying come with me.
Come.
To
Yeah.
accompany me.
Yeah.
Accompany me.
Come.
All right. Accompany me. Right. All right. Fine. Okay. The next word, significant. Can you give me one more word for significant? What is significant?
Is important means something
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Important, crucial,
Crucial, vital. Yes.
vital, right?
Yes. Make a sentence out of crucial.
Crucial. Okay.
Yes.
Um. Okay. So nowadays, reading a book for everyone is crucial because we can gain a knowledge from there.
Okay. So reading, cultivating a reading habit is crucial.
Cultivating a reading
Right.
habit.
I'm just
It's a
trying to give you some better sentences, right? The same
right,
thing you
right.
said differently. So cultivating a reading habit can enhance your language skills,
Language skills. Yes, ma'am.
right? Just by reading it, you can make your language better, right? So you've just given yourself now an advanced sentence. Instead of saying a simple sentence, now we have made it sound a little more advanced, right? So you can go after the session, go through it, write it down, and practice the sentences and how you can make similar sentences, right? So this is how you add to, so you take away something from every session, like they say. So you can make some sentences similar to that. Right. Okay. The last one is retain. To retain something. What does that mean?
Retain is keep it back. Keep it back.
Yes, exactly, exactly. To keep something back. So, for example, suppose you have, maybe you went on a trip and you bought, say, three different dupattas, all the same print but different colors. Okay. Or else you can say, okay, you can say, yeah, all right. So three different colors, but same print. So you tell yourself, no, I don't want all the three because all look the same, only the difference in color. So I retained the blue dupatta and I gave away the other two to my friends, to Anjali and somebody. So you retain means what you had, you gave somebody, but you kept something back for yourself also. That's the meaning of retain.
Retain.
Okay. Keep something back for yourself out of something. Out of something. Similarly, I have retained about 75% of what I learned today. So you learned
100
100%,
and out
but
of
you were
100
able to
is
retain
75.
75%.
Right.
Right. So what did you keep back? That's what it means.
That's what's written.
Right. Okay, fine. Okay. So I think Mahima, this brings us to the end of our session. I want to give you there's one more question over there, but
Okay.
you can go through this at your own pace. You can just read it and see what there is, the rest of the things there. Okay, we will not be able to complete it, but I want to give you a feedback, right? Now for the feedback, first of all, your pronunciations, like Later. Okay, earlier you pronounce it as letter. It
Let
sounded too much as Letter.